Hey guys, Desolator Magic here with some of the best Magic the Gathering play ever put to, well, I was going to say film, I don't know, zeros and ones. I'm just going to start playing this footage and narrate it with absolutely no context because it's going to be way funnier that way. So watch this game, okay? Let's just say I don't like my deck. I think you know which one I'm playing. And I definitely don't like his deck because it's a Lurrus loop deck. They need to ban Lurrus. You're about to see why. So we got Mr. Hunter guy, neat card, I like him. Lotus, neat card, I like him. Unfortunately, he's about to take out my Lotus, which taking out my Lotus on turn 2 is probably the quickest way to piss me off. Then he gets a card because of the bounty on him, so that's nice. All right, so I'm like, well, I'm still pulling cards. All right, let's get a Dryad out there. Maybe get that rolling, get the double drop. Love the good double drop. Everybody loves a good double drop of land there. Would get a double trigger, but I don't have any landfall triggers. Can't get none going, but, you know, it's turn 4, whatever. Actually, in this deck, turn 4, I should have my entire army out. I should have 3/4 of my deck in play, but, yeah, that I didn't like. So here's the thing. He can now use, once he gets Lurrus out, he can use that white thing, I don't know, I'm watching it super low res, I don't know what the name is, to give him protection from green, which will dump that aura into the graveyard, and then he can cast it again and force fight something again, and I do believe that guy is Death Touch. So he can take out one creature per turn and draw a card from it every time, and draw another card from it right there because of the Alseed there. Yep. That's annoying. Probably shouldn't have done that. I clearly fell for that, but I'm just pissed off at this point. Yeah, there it is, Mire's Grasp. Also, he could just directly loop Mire's Grasp or Deadweight. Oh, and he's running that Death Touch as a mechanic Planeswalker. I forgot which one that is. So something needs to be done about that deck, and I mean yesterday. I mean, there is no excuse for that. So now I'm just drawing blind, no landfall, nothing. I basically lost. But wait, there's more. So Timorat, so now he can clear my graveyard. That's annoying. I mean, it's a great cure for Uro, which he fails to target later, by the way. Then he's got Selfless Savior so that he can stop me from destroying anything that he needs to be in play, like the enchantment thing or whatever. I get the Great Henge. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So if I get a creature, I can draw out. If I get a land, I have no landfall. But with this deck, I never draw lands, so that's fine. Also, I thinned out a lot of the lands. I mean, that's probably why. It's probably down to 1/4 of my deck at this point with just all the Fableds and the Evolving Wilds. But there's another Alseid there. So he's basically a counterspell, but also he lets him loop the kills. So obviously Lurrus is the problem. Bringing stuff out of the graveyard once per turn with no limit instead of bringing it out once and then exile it, that's just standard procedure. That's how you do Magic the Gathering. So I got an Uro. I'm like, okay, cool. Extra land drop. Okay, we got a Evolving Wilds there. I try to cast another Uro. I get beyond pissed off and start screaming expletives at my monitor because I don't have blue or whatever the hell is missing. I got to take a second look at those triomes, by the way. I think I did something wrong there. All right, so he's got some stuff. He fails to target Uro in my graveyard. What the hell? I mean, he's still sitting there. I could still res him from my graveyard permanently and have a 6/6. Not a good idea. Not like he couldn't just get rid of it, but all right. I don't even remember what that does. I think it gets something happens. Oh, he draws a card or something every time an enchantment enters play. This is also enchantment as a mechanic deck. Probably, yeah, good game. Yeah, you don't know how good the game is actually. So he's probably running All That Glitters as well, which is just a death sentence, obviously. So we got Cultivate, drop that in, get the single ping, and then we get Uro. So I'm getting some life. That's kind of cool, whatever. What do I end up doing here? I think, drop that in. I think I get a really good pull off Adventurous or something. I don't know. My life total is going the right way, but there's Ugin. There's our friend Ugin, like him. Dryad, look at that. I can't even get a damn land. I don't remember if I dropped a land this turn or not. I could have literally dropped 4 in play and not technically have dropped one into play. There it is, right there. He loops it. That's where I figure out what he's doing. Oh, that pissed me off so much. So much. Once I saw it, I'm like, so you get to kill one creature per turn and draw a card from it and protect yours from getting blown up. That's too much. This line of creatures cannot be defeated. You know I'm lying, right? You clearly know what I'm going to do this turn, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. You're probably adding up. Oh, and of course he's got life gain, so he's got, an angel generator. I mean, it's a solid deck. It's too good of a deck, but Ugin's too good of a card, unfortunately. And also his deck doesn't hit hard enough. God, I got a bit of a sore throat today from allergies again. Oopsie doopsie poopsie for the third time today. Well, I just haven't been to sleep yet, so. Yep, that's a death sentence right there. So they should probably ban Ugin, and by probably I mean definitely. They should definitely ban Lurrus, and by definitely I mean probably. And they should probably ban Lotus Cobra. They should probably ban every card with Mutate. They have to ban Scoot Swarm. That's not even like up for debate. They have to. You can't let that card still be in the game. It's not allowed. I think eventually he just blows himself up. So yeah, 53-9. I cast one card. This is the definition of get to 8 mana and win. I mean, it's just what a disgrace to the game that card is. And they reprinted it after the backlash from when it was in like Journey to Nyx or whatever the hell, or the other one. I don't know. The one with the 2 swoopy things. I have more of a visual memory, but yeah, everybody hated him last time. Everybody hates him this time. He's overpowered as hell. And to turn around a game like that, just disgusting. His deck is disgusting. My deck is disgusting. Ugin's disgusting. And I'm sick just looking at it. But I will say, this overpowered crazy ass bullshit, like I get why people play Modern. I get why people play high competitive Commander. I get why people play Vintage and Legacy to an extent. It's like, haha, look at this crazy thing I did that never should be done in Magic ever. This is hilarious. Look at this big cascading, big giant, splashy combo thing I did. Isn't that cool? But I have a feeling that if I were playing something like this, like that game that just happened, I'd get sick of it after about 3 days. I'd be like, okay, can we go back to playing real Magic with real decisions that just draw luck and broken crap? Just see whose broken crap stays in play long enough to kill the other person. But, you know, first of all, I uploaded this just to show people, especially who aren't playing Arena, how bad things are, obviously, and the reasons why when I say I want Lures banned, like, here it is, I could point right to this video, this gameplay. You shouldn't be able to loop unlimited free kills. That's ridiculous. You really shouldn't be able to loop anything from your graveyard once per turn. That's truly and sincerely ridiculous. I mean, that takes Whip of Erebos and just makes it infinite. I mean, you can't do that. There's a reason they exile cards. But yeah, secondly, it's only day 2, bitches, and I'm still laughing, so I'm going to be playing a lot of Arena right now because they're going to fix this pretty soon. In the meantime, I haven't quite gotten sick of it yet, and also I'm almost in Platinum League. Wait, no, what league am I in? Hold on. Oh, no, I'm in Platinum Tier 1. I'm 4 ticks away from Diamond. I will say, if you guys want to see this video, I could upload the couple decks that I lost to with this deck, and they are disgusting. Like, they will make you want to quit the game permanently. Like, just look at this deck. If you can beat this deck consistently and stop everything I'm doing, I mean, okay, one of them was Red Goblin Blitz. He beat me on turn 4 with a Torbrand. I mean, oh boy, I literally got nothing out. Wow, what an impressive deck building ability and overall skill. I mean, pardon me, I meant to say what an asshole. So Red Blitz gotta go. They gotta ban Torbrand. They gotta ban the guy that drops in those bullshit little 0/1s that can't block and do 1 damage every time. That's literally just Chandra's Emblem for 1 mana or 2 mana or whatever the hell it is. Not 6, I'll tell you that. The 2/1 First Striker for 1, that's a First Striker as long as there's another Knight or something. Yeah, get rid of him too. Obviously a cycle deck. I have 0 chance of beating that deck. It's impossible. I think I beat it once live, but still. So Zenith Flare gotta go. I'd probably also get rid of one of the actual cycle trigger cards. It's that toxic of a deck. And Mills gotta go. They gotta get rid of Teferi's tutelage. They have to get rid of all of those things for Standard to just go back down to crazy. Okay, right now it's at fucking batshit insane. Just to go back to crazy out of control powerful, they'd have to ban, what did I just name? 6, 7 cards and deck archetypes? Did I remember to throw Lurrus in there? It's an absolute mess. And do you know how embarrassing it's going to be for them to have to come out next week and say, yeah, we're banning a couple cards. Okay, we listened to community feedback 3 months later, and we're going to have to ban Ugin and Scoot Swarm, and then like just the other 3 or 4 decks I just mentioned are going to take over. Yeah, looks like we took a look at the meta, guys. 2 weeks later, we're going to have to ban Zenith Flare and Tutelage. Then everybody will just play Lurrus Loop 2 weeks later. Yeah, guys, we took a look at the meta data, and it looks like a new trend in the deck diversity. We're going to have to ban Lurrus. Just admit what a shitstorm Standard is, and just ban like 12 things at once. According to my analysis, with decks that people used to play or just single vacuum 2 powerful cards, they would have to ban between 30 and like 55 cards to actually get Standard to be like really good, like perfect good. To even get close, I mean, I'm no joke, it'd be like 20. To start a Standard cycle, by banning 20 cards would really be an embarrassment to them. It would almost have to like merit an explanation or like an apology, or not just, hey guys, we're gonna ban some stuff, and then it's just a stock ticker. You can't just drop that and leave and not comment on it, okay? You can't do that. At that point, they'd have to say, there's something fundamentally wrong with our company. And you know what? I want to hear that. I need to hear that. I am waiting for that article and that admission. Please make it a live stream. It's the only live stream from you I'd ever watch, Wizards. You and me both know this. So if you think, well, Dest, they'll never do that. How embarrassing is it to start a standard rotation at the lowest possible power when only 5 sets are legal and have it look like this? Which one's worse? Which one? Let me put it this way. Which one's worse for their pocketbooks over the next year? Nobody wants to play this garbage. So unless they're going to abandon standard for an entire another year, they kind of got the clue either right now or 3 months ago. So Keldheim, let me think. Do they even have... No, Keldheim and Zendikar Rising are both going to stay. Everything before it goes. So if they just go ban heavy on Zendikar Rising sometime next year, they could get away with a late 2021, early 2022 playable standard meta. But they'd almost have to go back to the drawing board with Keldheim right now. And as far as I know, right now, it's done. It's like 4 months out. It's probably being printed next week. So unless they caught on and started lowering the power level and then retesting everything, which my God, would that take forever, about 3 months ago, that's the latest they could have gotten in the changes. That's why I say late 2022 rotation to early into 2023. That's when standard will be repaired and actually be playable. So, I mean, yeah, cool. We got Brawl, we got Draft and stuff, but there's such broken cards in Brawl too. I mean, Brawl lately, like before the release of this, was actually like really high powered but kind of fun when they got rid of the really problematic cards from Brawl. I played it for a bit and it's like, ooh, big splashy giant card, but not like no consistency at all. It was like the card just spoke for itself. You couldn't really get anything going that you pre-planned except for a general concept, or you just kind of were like, oh, big bomb card, maybe it'll do something. Maybe I'll get something out of it. And it was just a lot of back and forth, a lot of, 10 round plus games. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. Theoretically, with only 5 sets legal now, Brawl should be wonderful. So if you're looking for something to play and you want to reinstall Arena, you want to get some wins, new Mastery Pass, new everything, I mean, I'd recommend it. I would. I think now is a very good time to jump into Brawl. Without actually playing it, I will say that that's my advisement. Also, this set looks like a hot mess dumpster fire disaster just looking at the power level of the commons. To Draft, I think Draft is going to be pretty broken, so that means Sealed is going to be probably garbage too. So that's out. All of Limited is out. I guess friendly matches against your friends are always a thing on Arena, but who cares? Historic is a joke. It's just this bullshit, but worse. So let's see, is there anything left? Oh, the weird side events. So yeah, if you want to jump on Arena, Brawl, weird side events. I think it's a wonderful time to get back in for that. Everything else, standard constructed, forget it. And I think we're not going to see a draft rotation to a new set for like 3 weeks. So yeah, at least end of September, if I remember correctly. I think middle of October, October 9th or something they rotate. I don't know. So wish I had better news, but damn, is this entertaining in the meantime. So thanks for watching, everybody. This ending was long enough. I probably threw up a second game. And I'll see you guys next video.